Alright, so get started then. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna do like a quick overview of, again, this is like week 1. Patch dropped on the 19th. Dude, this hasn't even been a week. It's been like 4 days. It feels like longer, like with how fast shit has been developing. But yeah, we're gonna go over what I feel of the character so far. This is not a tier list. Like, very important, this is not a tier, even though it's on tier list maker and tier maker. This is not, I'm not telling you like whoever's here is like like now the best character in the game, because I'm not, no, that'll be clown. It's too early. Actually, I do want to make above carried. Okay, I think it should be a good list. There we go. Perfect. So carried is only for one, and is this character. Well, actually 2 characters. So what the fuck did they do to this guy? Why? why is Rohan now the fucking best character in the game easily? I'm not saying he's not true, but like, he feels like that. Like, he has some of the best pressure in the game. He has the best neutral in the game. He has like the best matchup spread. Now that Kohaku got super hit, right? Like with the Clash nerf, with the JC nerf, with the damage nerf, Kohaku got a big hit actually. Like, mates. Like, this character is crazy. He has a stupid 50-50 of throw. Now it does stupid damage. So one thing about Raw is that his damage used to be like kinda lowish, kinda like average low. But now it's like, this guy has hit confirms that do 4.6. Amazing air to airs, like he does everything now. Like, I don't know how you can lose with this. I don't know how you can lose with this character. So yeah, fumble proof, yeah, I think this is like huge winner. The system mechanics help him now because he's like what we could like to call a mid dispenser. Like, he has really good rebeat pressure, really good at dashing in on you. You know, like whenever he wants to go in, he can do it, and whenever he wants to be lame, he can do it. He's very multi-purpose. He's really strong right now. I think Roy is really good. The other carried is definitely Arcueid. Like, why is it been 4 patches and this fucking character still keeps getting buffed, dude? Sorry, I'm handling business stuff. Okay, so Arcueid, given her deal, amazing pressure, amazing damage, and now she has the C arc special. It's a C Arcueid special. Now she carries you to the corner to corner. She goes literally corner to corner, does insane damage. The cheapest shit arc is that she has 50-50s. She has safe jumps that like beat shield follow-ups. She has a 2-2 DP, so 2-2 DPs now are really good because, you know, shield is less reliable. So actual reversals are starting to rise up in the meta. But that's like a big deal. So yeah, that's the thing, is like she has amazing pressure now, amazing damage, dash block, and like the movement buffs help her because she already had the best dash in the game. Yeah, amazing character, really good character right now, and you know, she already had like plus frames for days. Yeah, it's just everything a rush down character wants. Like, I think the shield nerf especially buffed these characters to hell. Arcueid already had like an amazing throw in the corner, right? Yeah, she got like amazing damage, like 2k something, 2.4 I think, of a throw in the corner, which is huge. Roa has a 50-50 of throw, huge. So these characters were already putting work. So these are the 2 that I think are like the biggest problems. Big win, Saber. So you guys have seen the clips. Saber with the unblockable JA. Nah, I'm joking. That got patched. That got patched like instantly. That got patched instantly. But Saber's got something that I don't think people are talking about. It's like he got identity as a character. What do I mean? Like her Rekkas now feel good. Feel amazing. And like she has ways to mix her, like to actually mix them up, and like things to do outside of just, you know, do a bad overhead and do a bad low. So yeah, I think that's amazing already. That's something that Kamone said he wanted, right? Like they wanted to make characters more unique. I think they succeeded 1,000,000% with Saber. Because every Saber player and everyone would tell you Saber was just Tono but worse. Like a bad Tono. Right? Like now she has identity. Like yeah, JC Clash and stuff, it's kinda like Satch and stuff, but that's fine, that's a universal change. And let me check on Shiki, because he's crying. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Gotta be a dog dad every once in a while. Gotta be a dog father. So yeah, outside of that, I think like I don't think shield nerf super benefit her, but you know it's always welcome. Like I definitely have been fighting Sabers that put me block, and I actually have to use my brain and be like, oh shit, I actually have to like see where they're gonna do, like, you know, when they're gonna like put a gap so I can go like in my turn. And it actually creates enjoyable offense versus defense, you know, like an actual fighting game. It's crazy. It's godlike. It's godlike. Like me having to think when to like dash versus Saber has been like my like third eye-opening, dude. I'm not even joking. It's so fun. Big win. My baby. My baby. My baby. My baby. My beloved Hisui. So what did she get? Her moon skill bento is on crack. It's on crack. She puts 2 bentos at the 2 angles that she puts them, and she can get pretty nasty shit with it, like on her block strings and or her Oki. It's multi-purpose. It is one of the coolest moon skills in the game right now. It is so cool to see. Like I've seen it in combos, I've seen it in block strings, I've seen it on Oki, I've seen it everywhere. And Hisui got one of the coolest buffs. This is a buff I've been begging. I was begging for this buff actually, which is she can use her air ya to end combos, like highly scaled combos, which means she can end every combo and put a bento on your face. And you have to hold that shit, and that thing is actually like good because it does more damage than the cake. Like you know how she puts the little ume cake and it explodes. This other ender does even more damage. So she got a little bit of damage buff, and she got a huge mix-up for 1 bar. Amazing stuff. Like amazing stuff. Outside of that, I will say she kinda like. The JC nerf might affect her because she was really reliant of it, but I don't think she has to, because she has good normals and her 5C is good, her 5C charge, and her item toss is okay in neutral. Not the best, but it's not. So her neutral is still gonna be like the weak part about Hisui, right? Like she's supposed to be like a rushdown character. When she gets on your face, like you kinda have to hold it. So yeah, I think she got that. She's definitely gonna be more of the rush down, while the other one should be like the neutral dominator. Man, there's a lot of big winners here, so I'm thinking who good to go next. I'm gonna go Aoko. Probably still like one of the coolest characters in the game, free. It's just that they made a huge buff to her in her air dash. Her air dash used to be garbage, pathetic. It was really bad, and now it's better. Now it's better for sure. It's usable. It's like a normal character's air dash. That in itself it's very value. Yeah, like she has cross-up buttons and stuff. I haven't seen them come up much, but Aoko players would correct me on that one. I think her combos are more stable. I was playing her a little bit and her stuff felt a little bit easier to land, which is good. And of course, shield being nerfed means she goes to town. When she's in the corner, she goes to town on you. Amazing. I think she's kind of like a Roa in the sense that she can be like a little bit lame, and she can be in your face. But I think her offense might be sometimes better than Roa, because the orb is something. It's the, how do I say it? It's the wild card, right? It's like the wild card in this equation. Like you have like endless possibilities. So yeah, I really like what they did to her. She feels more fun to play, so I really think she's really good right now. We're yet to see, but I'm really believe her. Big win? Oh baby. This is my main right now actually. My main right now is Noel, no Hisui, which is pretty surprising. This is not in order, by the way. I don't think this should be in any order. Again, it's really hard to quantify what I'm talking about. It's really hard to quantify. So, Noel, dude. So she's like the most interesting to me. One of the most interesting. If you read her buff page, her buffs don't even feel that good, right? It's like what most characters got, you know, better JA, better like JB, you know, like a little bit better buttons and whatnot, some little damage here and there, nothing too fancy. And we were already ready to say, you know, Noel still bottom 1 shenanigans. Her pressure is shining with the system changes. The shield nerf is so good for her because she has some of the best rebeats in the game. She has some of the best stagger pressure in the game. She has plus frames for days. She can dash in on you. She has good buttons. Like her 5A is ridiculous. Her 2B is crazy. So 2B goes to town on people. It's like good as 2B OS. So oh my god, this character does a lot. So I really like her. Like this is the character I'm playing right now. Little main. I don't know if that will change. It's still pretty early. Some other characters I have in mind. Noel is the one that I haven't faked, that I felt at home. So I can tell you, yeah, like she feels really good right now. I just think the fact that she has like a niche, right? Like I don't think her neutral is like the best per se. Like I don't think it's like amazing broken neutral. It's serviceable neutral. She has a good JA. Her JB's her JC is okay. Her ground normals are good. It's serviceable neutral. Like, if you put someone in the corner, you have 50-50s, you have pressure for days, you have restands, all the deal, all the stuff. So her offense is so fun, and she has a 2-2 DP now. And like we talked with Arcueid, 2-2 DPs are really valuable now because Ciel is weak. So like characters that actually have 50-50s now are like going to town on people. And yeah, having a 2-2 DP is a nice check. So big winners. What do we have that's a big winner? I can see a couple. That are a big winner. I guess to wrap up big win though. No, there's 2 characters. So I'll go Akiha first. Dude, Akiha offense, I'm genuinely scared about it now. I'm genuinely scared of Akiha. This character is gonna go crazy. And I'm the kids. He's gonna go crazy on me. So the rings got better because now you can't just shield them when you see them, right? Because of the changes to the pushback on the ring and whatnot. And shielding them is more scary. And she can push you out of the corner and she can 50-50 you with one of the nastiest mix-ups in the game. It's so ridiculous that she got that. Yeah, like she chooses if you're in the corner, like it's not your choice. You can backdash though? Is that the solution? I mean, you can backdash, yeah. The ring, okay. I see what you mean. Sorry, my puppy is like down here. I don't think I've shown Shiki to the YouTube. But it's pretty dark. But I'll show y'all. Little break. Say hi to Shiki. Say hi to Shiki. Say hi to your friend. You know they love you, Shiki. You know they love you, Shiki. Love you too. I'll put him on my lap for a bit. Yeah, he's just a black mask on the screen. I always wear black shirts, that's the issue. I'll wear not a black shirt. I promise. So, yeah, like... So, Akiha mix-up pretty scary. So, her neutral is still, like, iffy. Right, but I think with the movement buffs, she might be able to fight. Like, to fight Bluff and whatnot. Like, I think that should be... Her main issue is, like, fighting Roa, fighting Bluff, like, fighting Koha. I'm pretty sure she should be able to fight those matchups better. So, that's a plus. Like, purely on movement buffs, right? And her mix-up is good, so her reward and hit is high. And, you know, she has a lot of silly things now. I think she's pretty good. To wrap up, we have this broken mess. And I'll say right now, she's big winner, not because of anything in particular. It's not because anything in particular, it's because she didn't get nerfed. She's a big winner because she didn't get nerfed. Her crossover break is still in the game, and it's better now because it beats Moondrive. Like, Moondrive is not a solution to it anymore, right? So that's a yikes. Outside of that, I didn't think she got much. You could say she's probably like here, or like on same-ish even, dude. But I think the fact that she still has the crossover break is like kind of problematic. How does it beat Moondrive? But you throw them. You throw them. I mean, Shiki is going. He wants more love? Okay. Yeah, you can throw them, right? So, like, a solution that beat it Ciel now beats Moondrive. It's nothing, you know, it's not a fan. I'm not a fan personally, but it is what it is. It's what makes her unique, right? We're talking about uniqueness. I guess that's what makes her. Still big winner though. Like, it should be like, it's kind of petty. I should put it on same-ish because she is kind of same. But I think the fact that she has the mix-up and Moondrive is harder to get, right? Like, Aoko has the crossout break, but like, I think she has to drop more resources and like more damage in order to get it than like DAN has to do. Would it mean she's carried? No, I don't think DAN is carried. Like, I don't think she's like pick up and play. She's not pick up and play. Not at all. Not even close. Really hard actually. So like, I kind of want to put it on same-ish just because I don't want to be a dick. But like, by putting it same-ish, I'm implying that she's like not that good. Like, it wasn't that great of a change. When, you know, like, no, she's much better. She's still better, if not, like... So I'll keep it her to wrap up the team. You have to decide, Pete. What do you want? You have to go to the buff tier. Yeah, same-ish would make sense. I put it on same-ish. My puppy is... There's something on... I don't know if he has to go down. We'll figure it out. I'll keep it on same-ish. I don't want to be a dick. Yeah, I don't want to be a dick, but suffice to say, this character is really strong. Even stronger than before. So I'm going to put it buff, but she's still... I'll put same-ish. So buffed. Tono? So Tono is kind of crazy. Like, his buffs give him more damage, more quality of life, pickups that he couldn't pick up before. Like, Nanaya install is like a lot better because the 2-2C is actually like, it's actually useful now. She has the Feint 2-2A, which is I've caught a lot of people with that already. So Nanaya install a little bit more value. I don't think that big of a deal though. I don't think it's that much. I think it's the novelty of, oh look, I can pick up of 2-2C. More than anything, I don't think it's particularly like, oh, this changes the character like 2 tiers above. Not at all. So I would have liked fast fall. I'll keep it real. If he would have gotten fast fall, he would have been fucking lit. But he didn't, understandably so. So this is a weird one. Technically, he got nerfed if you play like Masoma. If you play like Masoma, Bluf got nerfed. What does that mean? If you're like a Vlov that like wants to be like at mid-range and like out footsie people and like, you know, make them do mistakes with unblockables and stuff, this character definitely got weaker. However, if you are from the safe or Fame 96 school of thought, this character definitely got buffed. This character is like flying across the screen, running from corner to corner to start zoning your ass. His Rekkas are better, like his B Rekka is way faster. He does like more damage now, he has amazing pressure. His two big problems, in my opinion, his two biggest problems, which are 2BC, the stomp, the moon skill stomp that sends you a fucking way, and 6BC, the moon skill projectile that go in ice mode literally wins you every matchup. Those two things were not touched. I did better now. They built in more bar. The fuck? The fuck? Also, I'll just say it right now, a lot of people were talking, you know, dash block is in the game now, Blob is fucking dead, blah blah blah. Fucking shut the fuck up. Like, do me a favor and shut up. I beg you to shut your mouth. Stop. Stop. Stop lying. Stop lying. Holy hell. This character throws the fireball, pushes you back, and the stomp pushes you fucking to like to the corner, to Narnia. Good luck dash blocking your way into versus this character. This is not Batista. Like, this is not Batista. Like, for the uni players in the chat and, you know, in the video watching, you can't do that versus this character. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That's not how this works. Makes sense though, because this is Melty Blood. Like, you know, you want to be played in the air. But like, he's amazing at catching you, like, in the air. So yeah, like, I think his gameplay, when you play lane, I think he's stronger, but I will say he got nerfed, especially on the defense. When you corner Bluf, he suffers. He definitely suffers now. And I think that's something that didn't happen in the beta, as we're calling it right now. Because, you know, he could shield, he could treat shield like a reversal type of deal. But he definitely has to, like, make risky plays to get out of the corner. And I like that. I think that's amazing. Alright, so like, I will say he's stronger, but manageable. Definitely more manageable by a lot of characters, but he still, like, annihilates Coma. Kind of sad to see. So buffed, my baby number 3. So I love work, and she got a lot of cool quality of life stuff, and like a lot of new combo routes opened up. Fundamentally, I think she's stronger. Really good, honestly. I think the fact that her charge teleports don't do the flash or anything opens up for actual better mix-ups. And overall, that's what she wants. The only thing I wish they would have done is give her a knockdown on the fucking throw mid-screen. Just do it. Just let her get a knockdown mid-screen. How can she play strike throw in a game where her throw doesn't let her play it? That's not how this works. That's not how this works. So yeah, I'm not like, I don't think she's like a huge winner, but I think she got like a nice stuff. And I think to wrap up, why PC? No, PC is probably on. So, you know, you would think, oh, scroll, Mario is right here, obviously, right? Like, he got all the bugs fixed. This is Mario is a tough bone. So, Mario is a tough one. He did get his bugs, most of his bugs fixed. The 236B bug got fixed. 4 priority doesn't really matter that much because he has a universal setup for the Chakram Oki. He got 2 buffs. He's Storm for A, super fast. He's what's this called? He gets like a charge slide, which is good because it lets him set up Oki like of most combos. You can set up Chakram Oki pretty reliably of any most hits. That's cool, you know, but he has a huge nerf that wasn't specified, and it's a result of fixing it's a result of fixing the 236B bug. So remember in the previous patch, the reason why I played Mario was because he interacted with Shield different than other characters. The doll could protect you from BC follow-ups, you know, for all the Shield shenanigans. You didn't have to think about that. Yeah, that's gone. The BC follow-up hits you and the doll now, right? So I think the uniqueness of Mario, the power that made him stand out, it's gone. And I don't like that. Because I still think Mario's not that strong. He has the worst buttons in the game. You know, like, gotta struggle in some. Gotta be really good at the game to be good with Mario. Kinda wanna. You need to outplay your opponent. When you play Mario at potential, he looks pretty broken. He's definitely not. So, he has buff, but it's not same-ish because he's not same-ish. He doesn't play different. But it's not nerfed because he didn't get nerfed. Like, he got a lot of good changes. Does this mean we have to make a tier for Mario? I think we do. Yeah, we're making a tier for Mario. Oh, where did I? Oh, fuck. I was like, what? We're making a tier for Mario. Fuck it. Oh, fuck. Or below. Let's put it below, honestly. I think below makes more sense. Oh, man. Got good buffs, but his main strength was a bug. Okay, I think this makes sense. Got good buffs, but his main tool, his main strength was a bug. I think this kind of solves like. I think this kind of solves what I'm thinking about Mario right now. Have I streamed Mario games post-patch? No, not at all. I've just laughed and watched people play, but I haven't played matches myself. Because I like to... I think his... I a character I don't like to just go to matches. Like I like to make sure I know thing that or my options. So that's why I haven't. So now the same-ish. PC, absolutely. So is Aoko good dispatch? Yes, absolutely. Like everyone is good dispatch. Like wait, whoever. But going back to PC. You got good quality of life. You got good quality of life, good combo routes now in the corner that do a lot of damage and are easy to do, which is the big deal. And she got a lot of quality of life on her combos. Like if you drop a combo, you don't instantly lose, which was pretty important. However, she didn't get much that mattered. She didn't get anything that mattered. Like nothing. Like not many new toys to play with. She did get like Moon Drive combos now, which is nice because her 6BC is usable in combos now. Before it was like garbage. But no comment. I would have liked another approach with her. Yeah, she just got quality of life, like nothing too amazing. So goes back to Koma. So Koma did get a couple new toys to play with. His no charge Rekka like is amazing in combos. By the way, he like erases life bars with that, by the looks of it. And he has good ways to put on the armor, like the Shino coating. It's cool. But even with dash block and everything, I still think that his movement is really bad, and he doesn't. He's not a grappler. Like his grab range is garbage. And his reward of throw is like, it's not the best. So why is he a grappler? He was never a grappler. In Actress again, he was not a grappler. In Akadensa, he was not a grappler. Like, like a slow character. So why do you make him slow here? It makes no sense. Like even with the dash buffs, I don't think like he's going anywhere. He's again like a solid character neutral wise. His neutral is amazing buttons, high damage. But like, it's just nothing much in my opinion. Like to change him. If you like Koma before, you probably like Koma now. Like I think his major buff, like said in chat, this 3C was already like one of the best buttons in the game. That got buffed, which is good. He needs it. Absolutely needs it. And yeah, so wrap up same-ish. Miyako pretty much didn't get shit. She got the charge 2cc, which is okay, and she got the 6B, which is cool. So I think Miyako now is like a better mid dispenser. She has better pressure. A little reminiscent of Miyako, although not as oppressive. Not even close to Miyako. But it's getting there. It's getting there. Her 2cc is okay. It's not like the best. It's a knowledge check because you can set up the unblockable, right? People don't jump versus it or something like that. You can set up like the overhead, like a fast overhead. Yeah, it's not the best. And apparently her JC got nerfed. And I heard a couple Miyako players like coping already, being like that like really sucked. I don't know where we standing with Miyako. Yeah, she kinda. Some people are telling me she should be nerfed, but like I do feel fundamentally she should be playing the game like the same that she was doing before. If anything, her pressure is probably like a little better, but not by much. So yeah, standing same-ish. Mario, I think it's what makes sense. Good boss, but his main strength was a bug, Lumao. And yeah, we keep in this three. So the mates and Kohaku. So let's go Koha mates. And while a lot of Japanese players, a Japanese Kohaku player, like Koha mates players, will play Kohaku solo. Koha mates is this character with the second lowest health in the game now. He has the lowest health if we don't count garbage, right? So that's significant actually. Like in a game where strike, throw, and like chip damage is a thing, it's noticeable. It's important. Her big nerf was her JC got like huge nerf, dude. It feels like a very big. Like, the clash frames are like not beating anything. Like, it loses clash frames. It's not that big. Like, the hitbox got nerfed. Her damage got nerfed. Her battles got nerfed, right? Her battle damage got nerfed. Her plant got nerfed. She did get like the charge plant, but I haven't seen any usage of it. So, just damage nerfs overall. So yeah, that's. So a lot of people like Ta, for example. Ta is the again the #1 ranked player in PSN in Japan. Also a multi-blood legend. He's playing solo Kohaku now. Solo Kohaku got nerfed because the same reason of Kohamates, like in terms of the damage and the buttons. And the thing is that her broom special, I still think it's whack. I'm still not like a huge fan about it. I'm still not like a huge fan of the broom fee, right? So that needs to be decided to see how much it looks like a gimmick. Right? Like, I don't think a lot of people are gonna use it. They're gonna use it in people are gonna use it in combos because she does get good follow-ups with it. Combo potential. But now you, as a Kohaku player, you have to make a decision. Do you get the tools that Hisui gives you, but you give up on health, or do you stay stable? Right. It's an interesting choice. I think the tag mechanic could be interesting. And obviously what they're trying to push is a playstyle like Nash Fan. Like, you know, shout outs to my boy Nash Fan, of course. Like, he likes tagging in a lot. Tags in a lot. Also Korean Wrestling Man plays this way. He plays both characters. I think they kind of want to encourage that play. And I think that could work. I think that could work. That could absolutely work. So, the other thing is, this doesn't apply for Hisui mates. Hisui mates is definitely on a big win. Why? Because Hisui mates now gets a plant and a bento of any knockdown, of any combo. And that is huge for her. So I really think Hisui mates is kind of like a glass cannon in like she gets mixed for days. But like, you know, her neutral is a little worse than solo Hisui, right? So that's already a minus. Like, I think if I'm genuinely speaking, I think Hisui is like it's gonna end up being like a high tier, and Hisui mate is gonna be like a mid tier, like a low mid tier character. I think as the game develops, that might end up happening. You know, like we might see the actual split. Before, it was a matter of preference. Like, do you prefer the plant mix-ups or do you prefer the neutral? Now there's more thought into it. There's more decisions, right? In terms of like, you know, you are playing worst neutral and you have the second lowest ult in the game. You know, like, do you want to just have Hisui for the tag in and do the combos, or do you want to play neutral with her? Decisions. Like, it's a little bit more complex, right? Which is good. It's good, but it could be troublesome. And finally, the most interesting of them all. The one who definitely got the most nerfs, Ciel. So, Japan doesn't like this character. Japan does not like this character at all. They made some fuckery with her, and I think this is kind of toxic. Her moon skills scale really bad, to the point where when you do a moon drive combo, sometimes doing the normal specials instead of the moon skills is better. Which is like bananas. It's what the hell? What? Like, that makes no sense. That makes no sense. That's so weird. I don't know. Like, I would have, like, thinking about it, right? Because the moon skills are like a limited resource and whatnot. I would have nerfed the normal version of the skills and like kept the moon drive version. That the moon skill version's like good, so like people are like planning ahead like their resources and their burst windows and stuff like that. No, they went the opposite way, which is kind of Pepega. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, her reward, her big punishes definitely got a big hit. especially when you need to build resources. So I'm not sure how I feel about it. The baby Moondrive route does 10 or 100 less damage now. It could be worse. That could have been worse. That optimal, it's funny. That is so fucked up. That's so fucked up what I just read. The baby Moondrive routes do 10 to 100 less damage than the optimal. That's messed up. So yeah, she's in a weird spot. Also, her JA got nerfed from what I heard on active frames. It was a big deal because that button was pretty broken. I lost. I was sent to losers because. So I understand. Also, actually, I lost to my Evo set versus Yan. I lost it because Mario sucked ass. Because I did Spider-Man and I caught him, but I caught him in a weird angle, so my combo dropped, and then I died to JA. It was so sad, dude. I wanted to cry. But yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand the reasoning. Like again, I would have nerfed the special versions, but maybe that would have been too much of a on her regular damage. Maybe I would have kept it so her damage is like maybe average to below average. But when she does Moondrive, she goes like pew 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 and like erases you. It felt really lame, right? Like they just this character, it's just like a generic Lumina character when you think about it. It's like she plays strike throw, she has good neutral, she has okay frame traps. Like I think like she's okay with the shield nerfs. Like with the shield nerfs, it's probably like way better. But like on frame traps, but like they're not the best. Like they're not Noel tier. They're nothing like crazy. I don't know, man. I would have kept what made her like Ciel. But like maybe I would have emphasized maybe on the moon. I would have emphasized her moons. So maybe be a character that like wants to build resources and then you mess up once and you lose 6k. That would have been interesting. That would have been an interesting approach on the character. We'll yet to see. Like again, this character was super hated in Japan. I know Moai was really rage typing one day because of her. I know the lore. Which bug was Mario's? What was Mario's best strength? The shield. The way he interacted with shield. So if the non got hit by a shield follow up, you didn't get hit by it. So if the non got hit by DC shield and the non is in front of you and you're behind, it doesn't hit you. It wouldn't hit you. Now it does. So now he has to play around shield like everyone else. Would you say Ciel is still pretty strong? Yet to be decided, but probably yeah. Like I don't think these nerfs kill her. I don't think these nerfs like kill her at all. I think they're silly nerfs. I think they're whatever. Like they're the most lazy ass nerfs I've seen. Like turning down numbers like to make things unviable or like less strong than other characters is kind of shitty. That's not a cool approach in my opinion. What about nerfing her health a little bit and like again going for this like explosive game? Yeah, like I don't think they're I think it's just gonna be okay. Will Kamuna ever give Coma another air normal per jump? I doubt it because it's a reference to F Coma, AC Coma, and H Coma. Only one Coma since he's been released has had another air normal per jump. Only one version of him, the C Coma. The other ones have been always the same. So yeah, this is how I feel about it. This is how I feel about the game. You know, it's still super early, but just watching matches, trying to cast, you know, playing. I think it was overall an interesting patch. Like I said, like it changed a lot of the game. The game is like amazing. It's like a whole new game, right? But yeah, just let me know how y'all feel about it. You know, like I'm always open about it. You know, for all the people on the YouTube, just let it know in the comments. And yeah, like I'm glad to say Lumina is finally out of beta, as people are saying. So enjoy the game because it's really fun. I'll be happy to help with more content coming out. We're working on the Shield version 2. The Shield Guide version 2. It's on the way. It should be up this week, guys. Sorry for the delays on that. I really want to make sure that I got the right information. And it's really early, so I'm still labbing stuff, right? I'm trying to make sure I have like the most up-to-date, the reliable information. Right, so, yep. That's gonna be the end of it. Y'all take care.